Erica Stanley, engineering leader, community builder, speaker, and contributor. Code and Conscience, issue number 6. Code and Conscience is my way of thinking out loud with friends. That's you, by the way, about how we as technologists, builders, creators, and leaders impact the world around us with what we choose to build and how we build it. In this issue, AI is not one of your little friends. A handful of tech leaders want AI to replace human connection, but should we let it? In this section, I talk about AI friends, therapists, and partners. Using AI with caution. AI is not evil. Far from it. It is a tool. It can be used intentionally and responsibly. I share practical tips in this section. On my bookshelf. I've been reading books that discuss how we got here, and books on human-centered AI lately, and I want to share them with you. I hope you read one or two. AI is not one of your little friends. Lately, I've noticed people are more scared to show their ChatGPT history than their search history, LOL. And while that did tickle me, it also made me think about how deeply and quickly AI has embedded itself into our lives. There's a difference between using a tool and forming a relationship with it. And right now, we're walking a fine line. In a recent interview, Mark Zuckerberg talked about the need for AI friends to promote connection, conversations, and help fight the loneliness pandemic. This is not all. We are gradually seeing an influx of AI-powered therapists, advisors, and even romantic partners. For example, the New York Times interviewed a 28-year-old woman who spends 20 hours a week talking and sexting with her AI boyfriend, ChatGPT. Another woman was prepared to divorce her husband of 12 years because ChatGPT convinced her he was having an affair. Some self-styled prophets are also claiming to have accessed the secrets of the universe through ChatGPT, according to Rolling Stone. Do we want to become main characters in a Black Mirror episode? Because this is how we get Black Mirror IRL. Here's the deal. AI doesn't care about you. Not because it's mean, but because it can't. It might promise emotional support or even companionship, but it cannot deliver. This is because it doesn't understand your backstory, your culture, your values. It doesn't read between the lines when you say, "I'm fine," and mean the opposite. It mimics empathy through syntax and pattern recognition, but there's no heart behind the algorithm. That lack of care behind the algorithm is especially important when you understand who is pushing for AI to replace human companionship, Mark Zuckerberg, Sam Altman, etc., and what they stand to gain from our isolation. Below is the Constraint-Context matrix from Pete Hodgson's article, Why Your AI Coding Assistant Keeps Doing It Wrong and How to Fix It. In it, he discusses the kinds of problems where AI coding assistants could be applied for positive results, and the kinds of problems where AI coding assistants probably shouldn't be applied. I argue that the danger zone of implied context and open solution space is the same reason you would not want to apply AI to the challenges of human empathy and companionship. Here are some reasons why you shouldn't let AI replace human connection in your life. 1. AI has been caught recommending wrong answers in technical scenarios. Imagine it giving you wrong advice and manipulating your emotions under the veil of AI hallucinations. 2. It doesn't have the intuition, ethics, or emotional intelligence of a friend, partner, or trained professional. 3. Especially for young users, it has the potential to derail emotional growth, increase isolation, and create unrealistic expectations about relationships. 4. There is almost no privacy and confidentiality laws for bots. So here's your reminder. AI is not one of your little friends. It's a tool, and we need to treat it like one. Subscribe to Code and Conscience. Using AI with caution. AI is not all evil. Far from it. I actually believe it is a helpful tool for anyone to have in their arsenal. That being said, here are some practical ways to use AI with intention. 1. Use it for tasks, not connection. Ask it for a to-do list, a brainstorm, or even career advice, but don't use it to process your feelings or replace human interaction. 2. Set boundaries. Don't use AI when you're feeling vulnerable, isolated, or emotionally charged. Reach out to a real person instead. 3. Check your inputs. If you're sharing sensitive personal info, ask yourself, would I tell this to a stranger? Because that's basically what you're doing. 4. Don't fall for the performance. Remember, kindness, empathy, and validation from a bot are just predictions based on language patterns. They feel real, but they're not rooted in care. 5. Use it to augment, not replace. AI can support learning, therapy, or brainstorming, but the human part is still irreplaceable. 6. Help others. If you're seeing others lean too hard on AI for emotional support, gently check in. We don't need judgment, we need real community. Around the web. Watch via Instagram in honor of Pride and timely ChatGPT reminders. Your chatbot friend might be messing with your mind. Pro-AI subreddit bans uptick of users who suffer from AI delusions. Your AI therapist is not your therapist. The Dangers of Relying on AI Mental Health Chatbots by Zoha and Jean-Christophe. Empathy Erosion in the Age of Artificial Intelligence. Nurturing Genuine Human Connections in a Digitized World by Stephanie Priestley. The Ethics of AI Companionship. Can AI Replace Human Relationships? By John Valentine. Addictive Intelligence. Understanding Psychological, Legal, and Technical Dimensions of AI Companionship by Robert and Pat. Will AI companions make us lonelier by Psychology Today? On my bookshelf. What I'm reading. Careless People, A Cautionary Tale of Power, Greed, and Lost Idealism by Sarah Wynn-Williams. Human-Centered AI by Ben Schneederman. Designing Human-Centric AI Experiences, Applied UX Design for Artificial Intelligence by Akshay Kore. Guardrails, Guiding Human Decisions in the Age of AI by Urs Gasser and Victor Meyer-Schonberger. Follow me on all socials. Erica on LinkedIn, at ericastanley.com on Blue Sky. Book me to speak at your event. Don't miss the next issue of Code and Conscience. Subscribe today.